There was something I thought of while watching the last couple minutes of Game 6 last night, and I was thinking, I was like, yo, they haven't announced MVP yet. And the NBA usually announces it during the semifinals. Like, I think the
Yeah.
last time they announced during I can't remember last time. They usually always do a second round. I was like, the computer started viewing. I'm like, are they gonna put the MVP on like it's a ladder match with the WWE? The winner of Game 7 is the MVP. They gonna have MVP. Then Michael Jordan MVP.
I feel like they should announce it before the game.
Right.
Oh man,
That's
I feel like they
right.
should announce it like right before the game,
You know
hour
what I
before the
think?
like
game.
You know what I think? I think Jokic won it, and they don't want to announce it
yep.
yet.
Hey,
That's what I think.
hey,
Yeah.
hey. It's either tie. It's either tie or Jokic won that shit, and they like,
Yep.
oh, how we gonna do this shit? Hey, I
Like,
didn't
let's wait
realize
till
this
Game
shit.
7. So if Jokic
Yeah,
wins, we can justify it.
hey, I ain't realized this shit with Shawn Michaels and Ray Ramon at WrestleMania 10. You got a good ass point. Why they ain't announced this shit yet?
Yeah.
We waiting to the end of this series to announce it? Oh, y'all wild.
Yeah, they
Because
know.
I thought about, like, I was like, oh, well, Shea will probably get it right before Game 5. That'd be a nice boost to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? First MVP for an OKC player in 11 years since KD, get the crowd going. And we ain't got that alert. We ain't had an announcement for an award in 2 weeks. So my computer started puting. But with this game, because I do believe the NBA is rigged. We don't get into that. We're going to close this out with that before Mariano gets out of here. Nuggets Thunder. This is going to be a great game. Now, I'm nervous now for the quality game. I don't care who wins, but the quality game, because it looks like there might be a hamstring problem with Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon, you can argue, has been the second best player in for Denver this year. Actually, can't argue has been, but you can argue he's been a top 5 player in the playoffs this year. Like he's the reason they won that Clipper series. Then we were dangerously close to that being a 3-1 Clipper lead. So he's been amazing. And hamstrings, we already know, no matter what age you are, they're tricky. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be an issue. David Adelman said that he's very concerned about it because he was able to get through the game, but he was limping a little bit after the game. So I don't know if there's been an update. My phone's been on D&D since we've been doing the show, but that's very much a question mark for Sunday. But I think this is a game where this is something Doc Rivers has said, and this is something which I 100% believe to be true. You never want Game 7 to be against the team that has the best player. Not only is Jokic the best player in the series, he's the best player in the NBA. And these niggas have been in Game 7s. Through their 5-year run of being legit contenders, they've been in so many Game 7s. It's been a mixed bag. They've won some, they've lost some, but they know what it takes. This will be OKC's first Game 7. They've never been in a Game 7 before. I don't care if they're at home. There's nothing like a Game 7. I'm concerned about that for them to be out. And Jokic, he's been cool, but Jokic ain't had that, Jokic moment. We ain't got a full Jamal Murray game. And I think it's going to be a random moment where you have a Michael Porter Jr. game. Christian Braun's been great. Can you count on Jalen Williams to not do what he did last night? I know Shay's going to be ready. But what about the others? So that would be my concern for them. I picked OKC to win this series of 7. I don't feel good about it, but I'm going to pick OKC just because I'm concerned about Aaron Gordon's injury. I'm going to pick OKC. I don't feel about it, but I do believe tomorrow the winner of that series wins the NBA championship because I believe this is what that is right now. Mariano, what you think about the series and who you got in Game 7?
Absolutely love this series. It's probably my favorite series of the playoffs so far because it's just been it's like, goddamn, bro. We're literally watching, like we just talked about, the 2 MVP guys, you know what I'm saying? One of them is going to get it. Like one of them already has it right now, but I'm going to pick Denver to win this. And the reason why is because like when people talk about experience and like being there and it matters and stuff, it's not just because it sounds good. Mentally being able to be present in the moment right there in Game 7 and say, okay, like we've been here before. I know how to handle this. The nerves that you get before the game, and you know what I'm saying? Like even like during the timeouts, how to keep yourself composed and how to rally the team at the right moments. That shit matters, and it counts in games like this. So I'm not saying that OKC doesn't have enough talent, but when they start missing shots, like, is that going to weigh on them a lot? You know what I'm saying? You miss 2, 3, 4 shots in a row. You going, the other team going to 8-0 run. Can you really calm the team down and really make them believe that they're going to win this game? And they haven't done it yet. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. I'm going to trust Denver, the team that I just got more trust in right now. The Aaron Gordon shit is interesting too, because even if he's healthy enough to like get on the court, so much of his game is predicated on like the athleticism. Even when you look back at the tip in for the buzzer and you know what I mean, like all that kind of shit, the plays that he makes, it's his athleticism. A hamstring, man, that shit gets serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm iffy of that, but like you said, Jokic is the best in the league, so I'm not going to bet against that. I'm just not going to bet against Jokic. That if they lose, they lose. It is what it is. Hats off to OKC, but I'm picking Denver for this one.
Bang, how you got this one going?
OKC. I want to pick Denver. I just don't know if they got the energy, and plus Aaron Gordon ain't gonna have that bounce like you want him to. And he's gonna have to bully that front court. I think OKC may have let the moment get to them yesterday, because some of those fouls that they had yesterday was just like wow. Like to see Shea, yeah, like to see some of the fouls that Shea got himself into, and then looking at folks crazy when he do it. Like I think they let the moment get to him. But I think now that this game is out their system, they haven't lost back-to-back games all year long. I don't think it's gonna happen at this time either. OKC wins.
Dante, how you got this game 7 going on Sunday?
I'm going with the Joker. I can't go against him, bro. I can't. Multiple MVPs. He's shown you time and time again. And I think one thing about Joker, and it's kind of been the same with Shea, but with Joker especially, a lot of this shit just looks effortless, bro. Like when he gets in that mode, where he's just throwing shit up and like, it'll be a long rebound. He just tapped that bitch to somebody who just happens to be wide open. It's like, when he get in that mode, bro, that team is tough to beat. And Jamal Murray, we always talk about how he turns into fucking Michael Jordan in the playoffs. But I mean, I think it speaks to, like you said, Scott, their chemistry together and the fact that they've been down this road before. This ain't their first game 7. This is OKC's first game 7, I believe. Denver, this is not their first rodeo. It got to a point by the time, but when they got up to the bubble, they had been in the game 7 every year up until that point. It was like 4 straight seasons where they went to a game 7. So this is what they do. So I think you're gonna get them. They're gonna come out there. They're not gonna have the jitters. They're gonna withstand whatever first punch that OKC may land. I know they're the home team, and that crowd is gonna be in their little blue and white or whatever. But no, I'm going with I got Denver, bro. I think Joker has one of those monster 40, 15 games that he gonna really put his foot on niggas' necks and like. I know y'all talk about that whole voter fatigue and all that, but nah, like I'm the best in the league. I think Joker gonna really make his claim on game 7.
I'm the best in the world. LA 2028. What's going on? What's good?
We're gonna have the Michael Jordan trophy lowers above the ring before game 7. Catch I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis, every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HNB Media and the Barbershop Network.